Hello, everyone. I am Razel S. Henzola, a member of Philippine National Police, currently enrolled at University of Mindanao, taking up Master of Science in Criminal Justice with the course MCJ 215 or the Deviant Behavior. Now, this video is part of our oral presentation. Before I proceed to my main topic, we will define first what is deviant behavior. Deviant behavior, it refers to an action or behavior that violates social norms or expectations. There are two types of deviant behavior: the formal deviant behavior and the informal deviant behavior. Formal deviant behavior, it refers to an action or behavior that violates formal laws, while informal deviant behaviors, it refers to an action or behaviors that violates social norms. This time, I will tackle an informal deviant behavior of an individual, and I choose this topic: showing late to an event or appointment. So, what is lateness? The fact or quality of happening or arriving after the expected or usual time. It is unpunctuality. According to Levin, West, and Rees, 1980, lateness indicates a point in time after a designated time for an appointment or event and is the opposite of punctuality. Lateness, according to Gelfand and Jackson 2016, it is considered inappropriate in many situations but less so in others. The rules regarding lateness may be implicit and fuzzy and may comprise social norms and more specifically cultural norms. So there are two questions. When is lateness reasonable, acceptable, and excusable? So for me, as a PNP member, I will consider it as reasonable, acceptable, and excusable. For example, if there is an emergency. Sa trabaho ko po, minsan, if meron na po akong nakaschedule na meetings or appointment po sa other agency, hindi po maiiwasan na magkakaroon ako ng biglaang kliyente. So, uunahin talaga namin yung kliyenteng nangangailangan ng aming tulong. Na baka kailangan unahin pag-response yung complaint niya. Nangangailangan ng responde. So sa akin, reasonable po yun siya at acceptable po. Second question, at what point does lateness become unacceptable and are norms violated? So it becomes unacceptable when you make it a habit. So ginagawa mo na ito lagi. Lagi kang late sa meeting, lagi kang late sa event or sa appointments. Kumbaga nasa pagkatao mo. So kung ganyan, ibig sabihin may kumbaga negative impact yan siya sa inyo. Negative feedback po sa atin kung lagi tayong nalilate. Dito po, 7 reasons being on time matters. First, being late weakens your position. When you're late, you're starting off on the wrong foot. Nobody wants to start an important business meeting with an apology. You may also be stressed and scattered. which may make the other person question their choice to work with you. If you can, if you can even be trusted to be on time, why would a customer trust you with their money? So, how to flip it? When you know the importance of punctuality, it puts you in the driver's seats. Being on time helps you be cool, calm, and collected, and you make a great impression by showing the other person you respect their valuable time. By arriving early, you allow yourself a few extra minutes to think through your argument, and you appear more confident, poised, and in control. Second, when you're not on time, you're stealing. If time is money, then by arriving 5 minutes late, you've just you've just stolen something of value from the other person, which is not a great way to start any important business negotiation. The other person feels like they're already given you something, so they're not going to be as likely to give you more. How to flip it? Being on time instantly makes the person feel valued and appreciative, which could make them more open to your sales speech. Number three, being late communicates a lot, and none of it is good. Being late tells others a lot about you, your integrity, your respect for the other people. It tells them you think your time is more important than theirs. And whatever you are doing is more important than what they could be doing. It shows disrespect and disregard. And it tells the other person you're totally unreliable, careless, and disorganized. How to flip it? Being on time tells others that you're trustworthy, considerate, and prepared. You're showing them they are important to you and you are bringing your A game. Number four, there's no good excuse other than a real emergency, and no, sleeping late and traffic don't count. Being on time is 100% within your control, and it's easy. Sure, staying on schedule does take some planning and organization, but compared to almost every other challenge you could face at work, being on time is a cake walk. Being late is like shooting yourself in the foot. How to flip it? Being on time is incredibly simple way to impress others. Make people like you and make yourself look good. Why wouldn't you do it? Number five, being late wastes time. When you're late, you're not buying yourself a few extra minutes. You're throwing away those minutes on things that could have been accounted for with a little planning. Being late often forces you to do extra work by scheduling follow up meetings when you can finish your whole agenda, or by slowing you down on a project because you haven't organized your thought ahead of time. So, how to flip it? Knowing the importance of punctuality, on the other hand, saves you time. Good time management makes you more efficient, which means you can leave work right at 5 p.m. to make it to your child's baseball game or get in that evening workout you've been skipping. Being late wastes money. Ever miss a flight or a show because you were running late? Ever have to pay extra for parking because your meeting ran over? Does your child's daycare charge you by the minute when you don't pick up your kid on time? Being late can lead to some costly mistakes. How to flip it? Always being on time can save you from a wide variety of late fees and penalties. And it can help you catch those precious first come, first serve deals. Number seven, being late makes you scatterbrained. The stress you feel when you're constantly running late interferes with your ability to make decisions, think and speak clearly, perform with precision, and get things done with a winning attitude. How to flip it? By being on time, you're able to start meetings, projects, and your work day clear headed and free from the nagging emotional distractions. So, being on time doesn't come naturally to everyone, but it doesn't have to. Even those of us who struggle with punctuality will admit that being on time just take us just takes a little planning and most importantly, admitting to ourselves that being on time matters. Just think about it. When you really care about being somewhere on your time, you're able to make it happen. It's just knowing the importance of punctuality. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.